Rewarding fans for making better choices every day. Download V-World today and earn with purpose. Valentina Shevchenko, 37. Zhang Weili, 36. Both fighters coming in below the 125-pound championship divisional limit. 3.5 inches in reach for the incumbent Valentina Shevchenko. All right, now for your co-main event introductions. Bruce Buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. Brought to you by True Classic, where perfect fit meets hitting comfort. Visit trueclassic.com/UFC for a chance to win store credit. And by New Amsterdam Vodka, 5-time distilled and 3-time filtered. New Amsterdam is in your corner with award-winning vodka. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Chris Polinsky, Eric Cullen, and Chris Lee. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Mark Goddard. And now, this fight is 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record, 26 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 124.5 pounds. Fighting out of Beijing, China, presenting the former UFC strawweight champion, the challenger, Magnum Zhang Weili. And now, introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record, 25 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 124.5 pounds. Fighting out of Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the World, Valentina Shevchenko.
Okay, ladies, you understand the rules of fighting. The list to be at all times, keep yourself protected. When I say stop, please stop. If you want to touch, do it now. God bless.
Singularly one of the most consequential bouts in the history of the Ultimate Fighting Championship. The 2 best women in the world across any division, at least that's the consensus. Valentina Shevchenko looking to remain the hunted at 125 pounds. Zhang Weili looking to join the list of fighters to realize titles in 2 divisions. Shevchenko in the green with gold. Zhang Weili is in red.
I think this is a fight to determine who might just be the greatest female fighter of all time. The level of competition that these 2 have fought and now fighting each other is crazy. Now, Weili's got to be very patient, because the one thing about Valentina, while she has become a really high-level grappler, she is a tremendous counter-striker.
Early right hand with some pop lands for Weili.
Well, one thing is going to be interesting is the speed of Zhang Weili, because nice kick to the body. She's used to fighting at 115 pounds, whereas Valentina's fought as high as bantamweight before.
Oh yeah, Valentina fought some big girls and found a lot of success.
Yes.
Fighting at 135, and she was a little small, but the moment 125 was created, you just knew she was the best in the world. And she has been that almost the entire time that the division has existed.
8 title defenses across 2 reigns. Tonight, the 13th straight title fight for Shevchenko. Well, go to crypto.com today and join 150 million people around the world trading Bitcoin, CRO, and many more. Crypto.com.
This range isn't for Weili, though. She's got to find a way to get closer to Valentina. If I'm fighting Valentina Shevchenko, I understand the dangers that come with entering into range, but you can't stay outside. Remember, Jessica I was willing to stay outside. She got hit with body kick after body kick, And eventually Valentina went. Oh!
Big knee to the body by Valentina.
Valentina seems a lot bigger.
Yes, she does. And momentum was part of it, but that knee did draw a reaction from Weili. 2 minutes have gone by, round one.
And in her last title defense against Manon Fior, who is one of the biggest in this division, she dominated her on the ground and just beat her up. Beat her up standing, took her to the ground, and dominated her there.
Oh, that was a nasty knee to the body. That one dropped her.
Yeah, it might have been a knockdown.
Yeah, that one dropped her.
Valentina is trying to step over these knees, and Zhang Weili is doing a really good job of those butterflies. Back to the feet.
Encouraging early sign for the Chinese fighter.
Valentina just stands there right in the center and almost daring you to come forward and try to engage with her.
Oh, she stung her with that spinning back fist.
I think she hurt her again.
But she wobbled as she moved forward to clinch. But Valentina was there for the clinch, and that's probably what's helping her here.
Zhang was fighting for that double underhook, prevented by Shevchenko.
Weili tried to go inside trip there.
And this is where the difference in size is apparent. Gets her down again, into side control now.
And now Weili doesn't have that underhook that she had the first time she fell to the ground.
60 career takedowns for Shevchenko.
It's very difficult to get up if you don't have an underhook. There you go. You see Weili trying to dig the right underhook. Once she gets there, she's got to get on her left hip, build up to her elbow to start that get-up process. You cannot be laying flat on your back without any type of controls from the bottom.
Well, she's done a good job of bringing it back to guard here. And again, she's got excellent butterflies, and she uses those to elevate Valentina.
And Joe, it gives her
right back down.
It gives her just enough space, right? When she uses those butterflies, she gets her hips off for a little bit, and then she starts to turn into it.
Shevchenko thoughtful with her every movement as we come down the stretch in round one. So a knockdown with a knee, a spinning attack, some ground control as well. Outstanding start for the champ Shevchenko. All right, tonight's Corner Cam is powered by Prime Hydration's new flavor, Snowball Slushy, with only 20 calories, 0 added sugar and electrolytes, now available at Walmart.
Breathe, 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 breathe. Sit down. Sit down. Catch your breath. Slow down. Slow down. Deeper. Okay. Listen.
Don't rush.
More
Don't
hard
rush.
steps and feints when we go in, okay? You don't have to run into her, okay? Don't force it so much. Keep pushing her back with your hard steps and your level changes, okay? Keep touching the hand. You'll find her with that cross. Here's your water. Deeper.
Be careful with the spinning.
Keep touching
Spinning
the hand.
elbow.
Find the hand on
The
the
spinning
jab.
back fist.
You'll find your range, but I need more feints and hard steps on the way.
There's a body kick by Shevchenko. And there's that nasty knee to the body in the clinch. It did look like it dropped her, and here's the spinning back fist. Kind of caught her with the elbow a little bit.
Round two is brought to you by Monaco, the official canned cocktail of UFC. 2 shots in every can. Islam Makhachev waiting in the wings. By round two, Shevchenko and Zhang.
And I think that Weili's going to have to go through so many obstacles to get close that she's going to have to just deal with the dangers that she goes through because she has to be close to Valentina.
Yeah, the size difference is apparent now.
It's unbelievable, right? Like, it did not look like it was that big.
But Valentina is just used to bigger women and handling them.
Oh, beautiful counter. Left hand gets through for Shevchenko.
And you talked about Manon Fior. She's massive for this weight class. And Valentina, I mean, she is just so physical.
Yeah, she's so physically strong.
And those are the same positions against Tatiana Suarez that Weili won.
Right.
That's a good point, Chad. Oakley Meadow, welcome to the era of athletic intelligence. Dean Thomas, what do you have, good sir?
So Weili is having a severe problem with the range. So she's bouncing back and forth right in front of Shevchenko. And Shevchenko is just waiting for her to come in. Weili's rushing straight in. Weili's got to do a better job of creating an angle before she goes in, because she's running right into the line of fire of Shevchenko.
I just kind of wonder what she has to do, right? Like, move up the line, like, go forward, just enter. She's gonna have to change something. But even getting close to this point has not worked. Valentina has just thrown her to the ground.
Valentina's moving to a crucifix position.
And we have seen her finish fights like this before.
Well, Zhang Weili keeps trying to capture one of Valentina's legs and try to bring her back to guard, which she was successful doing in the first round. But now Valentina's having none of it. And so she keeps spinning in that counterclockwise way. And she's moving towards a potential crucifix.
Oh.
There it is. There it is.
And as Weili gets more and more tired, this is just going to wear on her. And you watch Weili, and she's doing the right thing, Joe. You do want to try and recover guard from this position. But Valentina is just a step ahead of her.
It's going to be really hard now that she's so high up on the chest. She has captured a leg, but she's going to have to, like, completely rotate her body, and she lost it. I mean, it's just a physical dominance right now for Valentina. Positional dominance and physical dominance.
Now she's recovering an underhook here. So she will have a chance that she can dig that right underhook and get up to her left hip. But look at Valentina just killed it. She killed the underhook by pressuring over towards that side.
She killed the underhook, but she does have a leg capture. And if Zhang Weili is moving towards guard and she gets
Got it, yep. Beautiful.
Yeah.
That was step one.
A lot of subtleties and nuance to the grappling game of Shevchenko. Several past foes have been crucifixed by her. Andrade, Chukagian, Zhang Weili largely able to avoid that position, at least so far.
But even in this, right, Valentina, the world champion kickboxer, Muay Thai specialist, is once again using her grappling to dominate in a championship fight.
Well, she's just so complete. I mean, she's absolutely one of the most complete mixed martial artists in the sport. And we gotta, realize she's not just doing this, she's doing this to an all-time great.
Yes, yes.
It has been all Shevchenko through 9 minutes. Even those, I think, who picked her, maybe a little surprised it has been this one-sided.
You thought that she would be dealing with a little bit more coming back in her direction. To this point, she really has shut Zhang Weili out.
We'll see what John Wood and that corner to our right can come up with in terms of answers if we hit a third round.
They're going to have to do something. Because if you're Team Shevchenko, you are trying to get this fight back to the ground as quickly as possible. In round one, she had 2.5 minutes of control time. In this round, she might have had almost 4.
Right. All right, an important 60 seconds for Team Zhang. Tonight's corner cam powered by Prime Hydration's new flavor Snowball Slushie with only 20 calories, 0 added sugar and electrolytes, now available at Walmart.
Okay, breathe. Deep breath. Listen, let's keep distance and range. No more crashing in, okay? We need to keep this on the feet this round. Keep this feet on the let's keep this on our feet this round, okay? Hard steps, you keep crashing in. When she grabs you, I want you to flank and get space.
I mean, very tight, right now?
Yes. Stay loose and make sure when we get, if she grabs, we turn and we go. Frankie, anything?
Don't just go straight forward. Turn it, angle up.
Listen, I want this round on the feet. Use your jab. Every time you go forward, she's gonna fire. Hey, block, fire, okay? Every time you go forward, block, fire. Let's go.
A couple of world-class lightweights set to engage next weekend. Arman Tsarukyan is on a tear, laser-focused on a title shot. Dan Hooker, though, has built a career spoiling the evenings of many a contender. That is your headliner for the UFC's debut trip to Doha, Qatar, next Saturday. Special 1 p.m. Eastern start time for the main card. All right, here we go, round 3. Zhang, Weili, Valentina, Shevchenko. Oh, inches.
Coach told her she wants him. He wants her to try to keep his feet on the ground. He doesn't want her crashing because every time she has crashed, she's been taken down.
Tremendous job as usual out of Pavel Fedotov, getting Shevchenko ready for this latest challenge. Zhang not quite in range to land that right hand. Tonight's social media posts are brought to you by Threads for conversations happening inside and outside the octagon. Take it to Threads.
Valentina just caught her with a nice counter right hand. She uses that right hand so well, both as a jab and as a check hook.
Yes. Remember she got Holly home with that.
Yep, over and over again.
Over and over. Every time Holly would enter, she would hit her with that beautiful check hook.
Oh my, I mean, defense into offense, seeing everything beautiful.
And always on the balls of her feet.
Yeah. It did not take her long to find the zone tonight.
Oh, nice kick to the body by Zhang.
Weili landed a couple good shots.
Good shot
on the inch there. Yep, good elbow.
Well, go Octagon side with over 1 million users, digital ownership, fan experiences, and exclusive access awaits you at fight.id. Sign up now.
Nice knee to the body. That might have hurt her.
Yeah, it did. She does not like that. Look at her trying to tuck that elbow.
Yes.
And that becomes very available whenever you have a conventional fighter southpaw and the smaller fighter needs to enter. It's all those back leg weapons.
Remember, she's gonna wait. Get ready to counter. Get ready to block and go. Hands up, ready to block and go. She's gonna counter every time we come in. Forward again, forward again. 2 minutes of pressure, Weili. I need to go forward. Press.
You can hear to our right probably John Wood begging for forward pressure from Weili over these final 2.
Yeah, score again. Hold her here. You hold her on the way.
Because this has been the closest round so far, where Weili's had moments, but she gets taken down. I mean, just too strong, too physical. Every time she gets to those underhooks, she just throws her to the ground. She's not really having to do much to manipulate her either.
Right.
She's just bear hugging her
Just
and throwing her right to the ground. Yeah, she's too physically strong for her. You know, you watch these two women fight, and for Zhang Weili, she is so special. And I was talking to someone earlier, and they said, but is she too small? And I was so enamored with her skill set that you almost forget about the size. And right now, Valentina's size is really giving Weili problems.
And strength and everything else. We mentioned at some point tonight that women trying to realize a title in a second division, 1 and 5. Amanda Nunes the only one to do it. And sounds trite when people say they're weight classes for a reason, but the size is certainly a major factor, or so it would appear. 30 seconds out to go in round 3. Zhang Weili without anything resembling an answer for the thus far dominant Shevchenko.
And Valentina, for all the success that she had at 135, people were able to fight her and beat her. Outside of Alexa Grasso, in that one fight, she's looked unstoppable at 125.
And she had this very same strategy against Alexa Grasso in the rematch. It was dominant.
Dominant.
Everything's right. You're doing everything right. Just be careful, please. Watch her right hand. Watch her right hand very attentively. Do you understand me? Right now, it's very slippery in the cage. You understand me? In order for you not to slip, be very careful. Other than that, everything's good. Just make sure you pay attention to your right hand, her right hand. Okay, you understand? Just wait that she can.
Right here you see that counter right hand. That was a straight counter. Weili did land that elbow in close. But then look at this knee. You can see Weili didn't like that. And then another takedown by the champion. 2 underhooks, lock your hands, and just bully her down to the ground.
In slow-mo, when you see the impact of that knee to the body, you really understand why she backed up.
Jack Della Maddalena and Islam Makhachev set to compete for the undisputed UFC welterweight title coming up next. Great job by Pavel Fedotov. Hard to ask much more from his pupil Shevchenko, but certainly wants her to be mindful of that right hand.
Could you imagine, though, how long they've been together in terms of her career? From the moment she started, he was right next to her side, and they've grown together.
She hurt her.
That one hurt her.
Body.
It's all the knees and the kicks to the body that are starting to take a toll on Zhang Weili.
And she will go up top if she sees Zhang Weili drop that elbow in anticipation. And that's what she did with Jessica Ai.
Yep. And now she's on the pressure.
Give me that level 2 in here. Get in. Too high kick here.
Great footwork from Shevchenko defensively.
Press again, press again. Side step, push,
Those body kicks are nasty.
Stay circle out to your left, Weili, circle left.
She's going high.
Yep.
Zhang trying to sort of slide step her way into range, nothing doing. She's landed just 15 significant strikes on 65 attempts.
Nasty knee to the body.
Oh my goodness. Valentina really is pulling away from her.
Zhang hasn't really had a moment.
No. She's completely shut out one of the greatest female fighters of all time, John. And it is a reoccurring theme in her fights. But people are so desperate to think that there's someone out there when she's proven time and time again that she is just really next level.
That front leg front kick to the body was nasty. She's chewing up Zhang Weili's body. You can see the redness on her midsection.
And Valentina is such a high-level striker, Joe, that she'll start to look for those reactions, and she'll know when it's time to go high on Weili.
Oh, she stung her with that right hand. She's looking for big shots now.
Yep. The threat seems to be so much smaller in terms of what Weili can do to her that you can see her comfort level elevating and her confidence getting higher, and she's looking to kind of put it on her now.
Yeah. No real threat of the takedown. It's got to be interesting for John Wood to digest this. You know, Buckley in our fighter meeting felt like he had the fighter with the better skills in all areas, and it's been a whitewash.
Just the accuracy. I mean, she's landing over 50% of her strikes. That is such a big number.
90 seconds, Weili, go.
Body connection by Weili, only to be taken down by Shevchenko for the fourth time.
And if what we have seen to this point, this is exactly how the round will end. Weili got up in round one. Every other time she's been put down there and kept there the entirety of the round.
One of the first things Joe said to me when I got to the booth tonight was, did you see the way she controlled Manon Fior on the ground?
Yeah.
It's been no contest tonight. We'll see if somehow Weili can come up with something sensational in round 5, but Shevchenko adding to her greatness in a major way thus far. And to think about those 3 fights with Alexa Grasso and where she was, the draw in the second fight, and man, has she taken back over. Short shoulder strikes here towards the end of the round. Shevchenko, and we are going to show you guys a rip of some of her handiwork on the feet, and listen to the audio and the audible of some of these strikes.
Takedown and go straight for the submission. We cannot be on bottom though. Okay. We have to stay on top. We're gonna have to go press forward, and when she comes forward, let's split, get into that double or single, see if we can get that takedown and get on her back. Okay, last round, we gotta finish. We gotta finish to win this fight, okay? Everything you got, everything we got left this round right now, okay? Catch your breath.
We have to remember also about Valentina, she fought Amanda Nunes twice. Yeah. And one time it was a split decision.
Listen, push her back.
That's how good she is.
Push her back, split.
A lot of people thought she won that first fight.
Right, and Amanda Nunes went all the way up to become the 145-pound champion.
Many thought she won fight 1.
Yeah.
Well, those goat emojis going to be flying tonight if Shevchenko can finish the job here. Let's see if Zhang Weili can actually get in on a double or a single and get a takedown.
Well, I don't know about that advice. I mean, I don't know what to tell her, but I don't know about that advice because there's been no indication that she can out-grapple.
Yeah.
She's got to find, like, if she's going to get a takedown, it's got to be off of a combination. It's got to be off of a feint. It's got to be off of something that is set up. She's not going to just level change and take her down. Valentina just won't allow it. She gives nothing free. There you saw Weili kind of get on the gas, and Valentina just crushed it. Like, I'm going to put you in the clinch, and we're going to dance my dance.
Yeah.
I mean, she's trying to follow instructions.
She is listening, yeah.
You got to give her that.
She is the type of athlete you want, right?
Yes. I mean, that's why she's so good. I just think she's outsized.
Yes.
And out-experienced against this kind of competition.
And Joe, honestly, sometimes, right, you go, I'm going to try something so special because I've dominated. You got to imagine, this doesn't go her way. She tells the company, I'd like to go back down.
Yeah.
There's a massive fight waiting for her at 115. Hey, it ain't great for the rest of the division, but you can't deny her the opportunity to go back and chase a championship that she gave away.
I mean, she only gave it away
to do
come
this.
Up to 125, and this is clearly not her weight class.
Well, she tried to do something. Sometimes you dare to be great.
Yes.
Right? And it doesn't work always.
Well, we also have to realize the difference in 10 pounds when you're 115 pounds is massive.
Yeah.
It's not like the difference between, 170 and 185. It's a big gap.
And that's why Pantoja is unwilling to go to 134, 35. Everybody's like, well, Merab needs a challenger. Pantoja should go, and Pantoja's like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Because he's not big enough.
Right, he's not big enough. Merab's huge.
It would literally take away all of his advantages.
Yes.
Merab can wrestle, Merab can do all that. But then it kind of makes you put into perspective Henry a little bit, right? Henry did it.
Yeah.
He's annoying, sure, but he did it.
He did it.
Well, Merab's got some paws going up to 45, too.
Exactly. Merab going, they're just too big. There's a massive difference. I think this shows it more than anything.
It is size, but it's also
her greatness.
Skill. Because, again, we go to the Manon Fiore fight. That lady's huge.
Yep.
That's the biggest 125-pounder out there. And
she controlled and dominated.
Shevchenko did exactly the same thing to her.
She's great, man. She is just so good. And she's been so good for so long.
And, you hate with 2 minutes left to go in a fight that has been as hyped as this one, start to have your mind go to Natalia Silva or Erin Blanchfield, but my goodness, right? Total domination.
Yeah.
You can certainly argue Shevchenko as the greatest woman to ever compete inside those 8 walls.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I mean, I know there isn't a second belt, but what she has done since the weight class that she belongs in really has been amazing.
Look, my money's still on Amanda for the greatest of all time. She knocked out Cyborg, knocked out Ronda. She knocks out everybody. She finishes people.
Yes.
But there's a real argument that Shevchenko is in that. She's in the discussion.
It's like Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Not many people want to go, well, LeBron might be, but I think now we are at least willing to have a conversation.
Right.
Because of what Valentina is doing so consistently. Because, again, she's beaten another all-time great.
Yeah. She's certainly in the discussion, but right now I think we realize that Zhang Weili is a 150-pound fighter.
She is
and dominant at 115. But this weight class is for a reason.
Right.
Kind of crazy, 10 pounds. Because
but for Shevchenko's relative greatness, she was exponentially more competitive up 10 pounds against Amanda Nunes.
Yes. But does it make you look at the main event, right? Like, oh, Islam's going up 15 pounds.
Right. But 15 pounds, so the thing is, at 115 pounds, it's almost 10% of your body weight.
Yes, 10% of your body weight almost.
Close to it.
Yeah.
It's just a big gap.
It's
and also
crazy
the amount of weight that Islam is cutting.
Yes, exactly. That's the difference.
Yes.
It's just crazy, man, because you think 10 pounds is not very much, but it really did show tonight. And I mean, hats off to the queen. She's been the queen.
Yes. I mean, look at her. She's celebrating.
A masterpiece. Masterclass turned in by the greatest flyweight of them all, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko.
I mean, an uncompetitive fight against one of the greatest.
She totally neutralized Zhang Weili for 25 of a possible 25 minutes. In awe of that execution and all the discipline on the front end of it. Hardest worker in the room. Valentina Shevchenko in her 13th straight title fight. Gets it done again.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was just from the very start, right? Body shot by Valentina. She did great work to the body. The knees that she landed, the knees pointed directly at the target every time. Look at this. Spinning back fist, lands as Weili enters. Right into a knee, by the way. Then the counter right hand is still available for Valentina. But ultimately, it was about the takedowns and the control of Valentina Shevchenko that was the difference in this fight. The body kicks were nasty, but like I said, it was Valentina with her strength, size, and her control that allowed for her to beat one of the greatest female fighters of all time in a complete wipeout.
Zhang Weili landed one consequential elbow in round 3. Other than that, she didn't really have a singular moment in a fight that on paper was essentially a pick'em. Valentina Shevchenko just taking her greatness, if you can believe it, to another level tonight. With the official decision, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45 for the winner by unanimous decision, and still